All right, guys, let's get some MLB player picks and props for Tuesday, April 30th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm 0-0, and that's where I'm going to stay. My game got rained out. I gave out the over 7.5 total runs in the Cardinals versus Tigers game. Damn you, Mother Nature.
Yeah, I had a 1-0 day. Washington Nationals, never a doubt on the money line. Took a 3-0 lead, 3-2. They left Jake Irvin in just a little bit too long. 81st pitch, 2-run home run by Jazz Chisholm. And then we took a 7-2 commanding lead, and we did not let it go. We take this game very easily. We're going to win tomorrow as well, I believe, with Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Trey, let's take a look at the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, and I went 0-1 here. That's where I'm going to stay. I gave out Mark Canha to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Cardinals. Rained out, 0-0. But my loser was Joe Ryan over 6.5 strikeouts versus the White Sox. Only finished with 3. Didn't have too bad of a pitching game. He pitched pretty deep, finished with 6 innings pitched, only 2 earned runs. Just was not striking out batters.
Yeah, for my props today, Nolan Arenado is not going to play, so we're going to say 0-0 there. Hopefully go 1-0 here with Max Fried on the mound. Under 2.5 runs going up against the Seattle Mariners. Looking for the same outcome he had against Miami Marlins in his last game, 93 pitches pitched to Maddox. So hopefully we get that same outcome in this one. Looking to go 1-0. Trey, let's go to the place for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to talk about this Kansas City Royals going up against Toronto Blue Jays game, and this is going to be an entertaining game to watch. Both teams believe that they can make a run in the playoffs. Kansas City, they have the 4th best record in the American League, and the Blue Jays, they currently have the 10th best record in the AL, but we all know that they're kind of better than that. Give me the over. I'm going to take the over 7.5 total runs in this game. I love that this line is so low because we are getting 2 starting pitchers that I believe are going to get a little bit roughed up in this game. Kansas City, they're throwing out Cole Reagans here, and the Blue Jays, they have been lighting up left-handed pitching a lot this season with much higher batting average and slugging against left-handed pitching. In Toronto, they're throwing out Jose Berrios here in this game, and even though he's 4-1 with a 1.23 ERA, his expected stats are much worse. To say that Berrios has been one of the luckiest pitchers in the MLB this season is a massive understatement because Berrios, he has a hard hit percentage of 48.5%. So almost half of his pitches get hard hit whenever they make contact. And his expected ERA is 4.46, which is much higher than his 1.23 actual ERA. So we're going to see both lineups kind of enjoy a good day at the plate here. And these two teams, they average 8.14 runs per game, which is already over this number. And these two teams, yes, they have been under teams for much of this season, but I believe that we can take advantage of this small number here and watch the runs pile up. So give me the over 7.5 total runs against the Royals in Blue Jays game.
Yeah, Trey, I like the play there from you. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Houston Astros. The Astros, they've started their season off very slow. They got a couple good wins in Mexico City in their last series against the Rockies. They still have not been performing very well, and the Guardians have been playing some great baseball to start the season. One of the best teams in the majors right now. They did have a freak injury in the outfield with Naylor. That's going to hurt them a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. It's a gruesome injury. If you haven't, Trey, you might want to look that up. But I like the over in this game between the two teams. A couple years ago, the Guardians were one of the worst hitting teams in baseball. They couldn't figure out how to get on base. They were very bad at bringing runs in. But now they have no problem putting up runs because it feels like every time they play, Steven Kwan gets on base, and then Jose Ramirez just brings them in. The Astros right now are playing much better baseball coming into this game, scoring 21 in the last 2 games. And some of that's due to the elevation of Mexico City, but another big part of that has just been them hitting the ball a little bit better. I like the pitching match we have for all the hitters in this game. Carlos Carrasco going for the Guardians, Hunter Brown going for the Astros. Neither guy's been good this season, and both guys are coming in with high ERAs. Carrasco has a 4.63 ERA. Hunter Brown sitting with a 9.68 ERA in the season. The bats have been good for both teams over the last couple of games, so I'm going to trust the bats in this one over the arms. Give me the over between the two teams as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Bryce Harper here, and I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Angels. I love this over for Harper in this game. We're going to see him enjoy a great day at the plate because Harper, yes, he's coming to this game with some negative momentum, but this game is a perfect game for him to wake up to, and I believe that for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because of Harper's matchup against Tyler Anderson. Harper, he just absolutely dominates Anderson in his career, in tune to going 6 for 10 against him with 3 massive dingers. So needless to say, Harper, he averages 1.8 total bases per at-bat. That is honestly pretty wild. And with Anderson being a left-handed pitcher, it makes me even happier. Yes, Harper, he dominates Anderson in general, but he also dominates lefties in general as well. And I think that's going to continue in this game. So give me Bryce Harper here to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Angels.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play for you there. For my betting prop today, I'm going to take Bryan Reynolds with the Pittsburgh Pirates to go over 1.5 bases going up against the A's. The Pirates have been up and down for the majority of Bryan Reynolds' career, but he has stayed very consistent whenever he's not injured. Maybe the best player in Pittsburgh Pirates organization in the last 6 years has been Reynolds. He's collected over 140 hits in 4 of the first 5 seasons with this franchise. He's on pace once again to put up a high hit total, having 29 hits in the first 29 games, coming in with a 254 batting average. He has 2 multi-hit games over the last 4, one against the Brewers and one against the Giants, and he does have a couple home runs over the last 5 games as well. The Athletics are going to be throwing out Alex Wood, and whenever he was required by the Athletics from the Giants, everybody thought it was going to be a decent signing. He is a pretty decent arm, but this season he's been a disaster, giving up 7+ hits in 3 consecutive starts, coming in with a 6.59 ERA. He's going to continue to give up hits in this game, and I'm going to take Bryan Reynolds to go over his total bases as the play. Trey, let's go with the pitching prop. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Jose Berrios here to go under 4.5 strikeouts against the Royals. I love this under for Berrios in this game. I touched on him a little bit earlier, but I believe that we're going to see him struggle to accumulate strikeouts in this game. That is because of Berrios himself and his matchup against Kansas City. Berrios, he has his lowest strikeout percentage rate of his career since his rookie year in 2016. That's because of his velocity. It's dropping quite a bit with his average fastball checking in at 93 miles per hour. And that's allowed opponents to put a lot of balls into play against him. And Berrios, he's only averaged 4.6 strikeouts per game, which is right at this number. But we've already seen Berrios face off against the Royals once this year, and he finished that game with only 1 total strikeout. And I honestly do expect a similar outing here in this one. That's because Kansas City, they simply do not strike out. They only do it an average of 6.76 times per game, which is the second lowest in the MLB. Give me Jose Berrios here. I'm going to take him to go over 4.5 strikeouts against the Royals.
Yeah, Troy, I like to play there for you. For my play today, I'm going to trust Mackenzie Gore in this game. Under 2.5 earned runs going up against the Rangers. He's had back-to-back bad starts where he's given up 7+ hits in both those games, but he's only gave up 4 runs in those games against the Dodgers and the Astros. I think the most important thing for Gore this season is to build some confidence because with the Padres early in his career, he was supposed to be a really good guy. He was not very good at pitching with the Padres, and when he came to the Nationals, he was not very good in his second season either. He lost a lot of confidence, but this season it looks like a completely different guy out there. He's gone 5 games so far, going 5+ innings in 4 of the 5. And again, if you're new to the Nationals on this channel, we need 5+ innings from starting pitching. He's only given up 9 runs in his 26 innings, striking out 31 people coming into this game with a 3.12 ERA. Those are some really good numbers, especially going up against the teams that he's faced. The Phillies, the Astros, the Dodgers, those are all quality teams. I know the Rangers have some power in that lineup. They've got a lot of good hitters, but Mackenzie Gore this season has been building something. I'm going to trust him under 2.5 earned runs. He's done it in 4 of the first 5 games he's been in. Make it 5 of the last 6 against the Rangers in this game. Trey, let's go with the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the over 7.5 total runs in the Royals versus Blue Jays game. At first glance, these starting pitchers are elite level, but I feel like they might both struggle, or at least one of them will struggle and will hit the over here. Also going with Bryce Harper over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Angels. Harper is in a slump, but he's looking at Tyler Anderson and he's licking his chops. I'm also going with Jose Berrios under 4.5 strikeouts versus the Royals, and I'm banking on him being the one that struggles. Early exit, and he hits the under.
Yeah, I'm going with the Guardians and Astros. Looks like it was over 9.5 runs. Carlos Carrasco on the mound, Hunter Brown on the mound. Should be a lot of runs there. They give me Bryan Reynolds against Alex Wood. He has really been struggling. 7+ hits in 3 consecutive games. He's going to knock him around. And then Mackenzie Gore, my Nationals, going up against the Rangers. I'm probably going to take them on the money line as well because I love the Nationals. We just got above, or I think we just got above 500 or we're 14-14, one of the two. But we're at 500 at least. Mackenzie Gore is going to shut down the Rangers this game. Under 2.5 earned runs as the play. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB Picks and Props for Tuesday, April 30th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,